So the low-hanging fruit with AI is automating processes, taking away some of the manual or repetitive work. Yet only a tiny proportion of organizations have actually mapped their processes. And even those that have actually properly mapped them, and there's a whole science behind this, Six Sigma and all the rest of it, process mapping, even those that have done it properly haven't done all of their processes, and it's unlikely that they're completely up to date. So if we're going to take advantage of the opportunity with AI, where do we even start? So here's a 4-step process for just beginning on that process to get some ideas. Step number 1 is record the process. So you want to go through the actual process that your target process that you're looking to automate or streamline. This could be as simple as using your phone to record what's going on, or you could record your screen. I've used things like Loom before, or there's other tools. If you see the blog posts accompanying this video, you'll see some more tools that are a bit more sophisticated. But basically, you're looking to capture the essence of the process. So not only you want the steps, so this is what we do and these are the steps we take, you also want to explain the rationale behind why you do this. Why do you do X? Why does that lead to Y? And what happens when that's not right? And your rationale behind all of that. Step number 2 is you then want to transcribe whatever you've just recorded. So whether it's a video or a sound file on your phone, you want to get that transcribed into text. Step number 3 is you now have the basis of a process document. It might be quite crude, but it's a starting point, and you've got now the basis to train new people, enhance existing staff, and also the process of actually documenting it. Usually, you have some ideas about how things can be automated. Often a business owner or entrepreneur will be so busy building that they won't notice how antiquated their process is until they actually sit down to think about it. So it's a good process just getting to step 3. Step number 4, and this is where we start using the AI, is feed in this text that you've just created into generative AI. Don't just give it the process, also give it some context. So what's the size of your business? What's important to you? What other, maybe tell it about the platforms or the context in which this process is built, and get some recommendations. If you see the blog post that accompanies this video, you can see some sort of prompts that facilitates that. But you can simply ask, this is our existing process. How can we streamline or automate this? And don't assume that all roads lead to AI. There might be some custom off-the-shelf solutions that you can help with this, or simple steps that you can take. You don't need to assume that everything is going to be solved by AI. Also specify your technical expertise. This is my process. I want to streamline it or automate it, make it easier for my staff so they can get on with more important stuff. Give me some ideas. And I want no code or very low code solutions. I want out of the box things that I can just plug and play. I don't want to be writing Python or having this big technical debt of stuff that we need to maintain. Let the AI know your level of expertise, and it'll make things a lot easier in terms of recommendations. Also, what's useful is tell the AI the size of your company, how frequently this process is run, and because that could add to the recommendation loop as well. So a couple of extra things to think about. You've just documented your process, so you've probably got an idea of how long that takes and how often you do it and so forth. So that's the grounding of a good ROI for AI. So you can also ask the AI whilst you're doing the investigation, what's the likely ROI and cost of this, and then you can begin to build up a business case. The other thing to think about is to get your whole team to do this. Run a competition. Everyone do this process. Find the most, cumbersome, boring, or repetitive things that you do. Document that process using your phone. Feed it into AI. Whoever comes up with the best competition at the end of the month wins something. Have fun with it. And as I've said on previous videos, take the whole team with you. Nobody's got a monopoly on AI ideas. Everyone can bring ideas to the table, so get your whole team involved.